Yeah, I think this is really interesting to see kind of the way that the capitalist class is dealing with those problems. But at the same time, we're seeing kind of like the glaring irrationality of capitalism. We always talk about these kind of contradictions, but I think this crisis has really shown it. Like we've seen, while there's a pandemic, while there's massive unemployment, while there's more precarity than ever, at the same time, we're seeing the stock markets soaring. We're seeing we're seeing all these billionaires getting more and more and more money. And that just, like, I think it's really difficult to understand why this is the case. So, Tony, can you kind of explain why this is happening and what does it tell us about the nature of global capitalism today?
Sure, Yara. So what we are seeing is commonly reported in the media as a K-shaped recovery. I think it's obvious that the coronavirus has been an opportunity for the rich to become even more fabulously wealthy, while working people are suffering. And there's many reasons for this. So the most obvious things is that the majority of the stimulus money has gone to corporate welfare. We saw that with both the bailouts in the 2008 crisis and also kind of the bailouts that happened with the Trump's stimulus plan during 2020. Corporations have been taking this money and they're really sitting on it and not really investing it or creating jobs or anything like that because there's been a lack of profitable investment opportunities. Investment is really important because jobs, employment, and so on come from investment. But the advanced capitalist economies have been suffering from a long-running lack of investment even before the coronavirus crisis. We've seen a decade-long stagnation in the growth of productivity. And the nature of the global economy for the last decade has really been a lot of money looking for investments, unable to find a profitable outlet, and plowing that into speculation. And so one area of speculation we've seen has been the stock market, and this makes up part of the massive wealth gain of billionaires like Jeff Bezos, whose holdings in Amazon contributes to a massive increase in his wealth because a lot of speculative money is pouring into the stock market. A lot of speculative money is also pouring into the housing market as well. Additionally, in order to boost profits, corporations have been really trying to get more out of workers. There's been progressive kind of squeeze, basically trying to squeeze money from a stone, right? There's been faster and faster speed up of work. There's the introduction of lean manufacturing and just-in-time supply chains, as Tom had talked about. And what that's done, and this is happening alongside a tax on healthcare, a tax on social programs. And what's that done is it's really taking away things that workers used to have and giving that wealth to corporations. So I think what we've seen is an economic system where the drive for profit has really squeezed out workers and really contributed to the massive wealth gain of billionaires.